Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our Tradey McTrade campaign in Europa Universalis IV. So we're winning, we're beating Burgundy, we're beating France, basically. I mean, it's essentially become France, kind of. I mean, it's almost as strong as France would normally be, which is terrifying because they've got the advantage of being in our end node, which I don't like at all. I've been thinking a little bit off camera, and I really want to do like some more. I want to do colonization with this campaign because I think that'd be really cool for like trade income. And I want to do. It's funny because like people complained, I think, in my Tuscan trade terror campaign because like I didn't really focus on trade. I just kind of conquered the map. And then this one's actually not even supposed to really be. Well, it's Tradey McTrade, but this one's kind of turning into more like what I think people imagined the Tuscan trade terror would be because it's like all focused on trade. Of course, the Tuscan Trade Terror, you start off as a noble republic, which doesn't get all the merchant republic bonuses, and so it's a little bit different. But anyway, what I actually think I might do some protectorates in like Africa and India, because you get their trade power, which as a merchant republic you increase the trade production, and it seems kind of cool. So we'll give that a shot. In the meantime, though, I just loaded the game in, so I've got to kind of remember where we were left off, and we got to focus on killing Burgundy a little bit more. So I'd like to get a diplomat back, just so that I can see if we are yet able to negotiate for some peace. Brandenburg and France has stopped trying to improve relations with us. They already get us to 100? Yeah, they did. Why'd you stop, France? What's your point? What's your problem, huh? You decide you're too good for me? Alright, so you will not give me Calais, because we don't have enough individual war score against Burgundy, but if we talk to Gelry, and we ask for Calais, it's the same war score. So I could take it with that. But the whole purpose of this war was to take the profitable conquest of Gelry. Question is, could we handle two well, hold on. It is an accepted culture in Tradey McTrade, and it is not an accepted culture. So as much as I really want Calais from Burgundy, we might not take it this war. This one's accepted culture, wrong religion. Well, I don't know. You know, if we take two provinces, I'm just concerned about my religious unity. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it seems like a problem that we should maybe take care of. Let's see, this one is 3 base tax less, so it's going to be 1.5% easier to convert. Our base conversion speed is what? I really feel like that should just be a number on this screen. Like, you should see, like, how hard would it be? And I know I do this all the time. I just like make random comments about how the game should be. Maybe I'm being a bit egotistical or arrogant or something to just presume that people should change the game based around my opinion, but at the same time, like, okay, we can see our religious unity as a percent, we can see all provinces, we can see our tolerance, we can see, like, really useful information, right? You know what would be really useful is seeing your base conversion speed, like, or seeing, like, it should say, we have a base conversion, or we have an effective conversion percentage of 3.6%, and then right next to that it should say this allows us to convert provinces up to this base tax or something. Because that's like the type of thing I'm trying to decide right now is like, can I handle a 7 base tax province? And it does this annoying thing where I can't actually like see, like if I hover over this, it doesn't say, can I convert it? Which is what's important, you know? So you got to do this mental math again. Like they've made the game better for sure. I don't want to say that they haven't, but like that's the type of thing I'm looking at. Now I can get there kind of by saying, okay, I can like look at my conversion in another province, and if it wasn't for the religious zeal, my base conversion against a base 10 tax province, Hamburg, would be negative 0.3. So then I can take negative 0.3 minus the 3 base tax from that thing equals, what, 1.2% if we take Gelry. So we could totally convert Gelry. The question is Gelry going to switch to Protestant soon? And it might. We're probably going to have Protestant issues for a while. Who knows, we might even become Protestant. This whole Norse thing is kind of squirrely anyway. So, cosmopolitan, huh? You know, Gelry is not going to be any... I think we take Calais. Honestly, I think we do. For 2 reasons. Number 1, it'll be easier to convert. Number 2, it's less likely to switch to Protestant. Number 3, Gelry's not going to get any stronger. Weakening Burgundy would be good. Number 4, Austria can't do unlawful territory on that province. Even though they are at war, I'd be a little bit concerned about squeezing in this core. Not to mention I just spent all my admin power. See, like, this is one of those things. Like, okay, when you hover over this thing, total cost, 81. I can see what the cost of coring an enemy province would be. I can't see the conversion speed. Like, you know, That's just my opinion, man. So we could maybe eke out a little bit of extra war score right now if we do some blockades. Maybe that'd be enough to get Gallery to agree. Alternatively, I mean, do I want anything else before we end this war? War reparations from Gallery, who cares about that? That's kind of annoying, actually. Like, I want war reparations from Burgundy, because that'd be awesome. But the only way to do that would be to separate peace Burgundy. I can't negotiate with Gallery for Burgundian war reparations. And I certainly have no interest in war reparations from a one-province minor. Like, I should be able to specify. I should be able to go in this menu and say, you know, war reparations. And then, I don't know, make this interface, like, have a drop-down. And, like, choose the country that you want war reparations from. That kind of thing. Alternatively, like, you know, same thing here again. If I negotiate with Gallery and I try to take their money, I'm only able to take money from Gallery, which is 4. But if I talk to Burgundy, Burgundy has 115 available. I should be able to negotiate for money from each individual province with the war leader, instead of having to do everything separate piece. Oh man, if I were a ruler for a day, I would change the whole world. Rival of a rival. Let's see, the Platinet. Can we make them like us? I think I already looked into this once, but... you know what the hell, let's take it. Take that mission. I also want to end this war as soon as possible, just so we can get the aggressive expansion we accrue to start ticking down. You know, like all these countries that have 0, we're not getting the benefit of our decay rate. So I'm thinking we just end this war right away and take Calais. It was a victory. We got something out of it. We can't afford, due to religious unity and everything else, to take much more than that. So we just take one province and we call it good. You know, I mean, you can't say I'm not playing optimally, because we are growing. Hey, we're trading in fish and we're trading in something else. Trading in cloth as well. What does that one do again? I didn't even read it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Should I just leave this log thing open? Maybe some people want to see that. Looking for trade goods, and we're looking for strategic goods, trading bonus, fish. Fish is that, mercenary maintenance minus 25. Cool. It's not bad at all. We'll take it. So today, on the Paradox forums, they announced a new patch that's going to be coming out on Sunday. Today's Friday, actually. So 2 days from now, we're going to get a new patch with going to change looting mechanics forever. Yay. They're going to make it so that when you loot a province, we'll be at the end of a siege. And it sounds like, and don't quote me on this, well you can, but I don't know for sure if it's accurate because I haven't had a chance to try it, that the whole military adjacency nonsense is all going to be gone. It's just if you siege a hostile province, you get loot. And as of right this moment, what sounds like is going to happen on the patch is it's just going to be the same formula. It's going to be 1 space tax, which is stupid because now you've got to pay 6 months or a year or whatever for the siege, and it's not instantaneous. You've got to spend a lot of time. You're probably going to lose money on the siege due to army replenishment. And then the looted mechanic, I'm assuming, is still going to just last 6 months, which is also stupid because it should last like 5 years, in my opinion. If you're going to loot a province, like actually burn the holding down, it should have a lasting effect. It shouldn't just be 6 months because they're going to just... It's dumb. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm not too happy about that. I would have been happier if they just got rid of the adjacency requirement and just made all provinces lootable and just not even worry about adjacency. Because there's a drawback. There's a penalty to looting an enemy holding, and that's that you reduce the supply limit and you increase the max attrition. So it can backfire on you if you do it wrong. Is that a cannon? Are you really doing this right now? You're really trying to sneak a cannon by my 26 stack. I mean, that's shocking. Really, it is. 17th, 16th. You're not actually going to try to attack me, are you? I didn't think so. Well, basically, I'm just waiting for their war enthusiasm to go down. I don't really see much reason in sieging other things, or, you know, losing extra troops. We should win this fight still. Oh, hey, you know what? He's reinforcing pretty well. Let's see. We've got a tiny little bit of a discipline advantage. Our leader's a 2-1 versus a 1-4, and they've rolled really quite well. We're not yet allowed to retreat for 2 days. And they're reinforcing, making the fight pretty close to equal, so we'll take the next roll, but if the next roll is bad, we're going to retreat as soon as possible. Yeah, we're just going to retreat. No sense in fighting that. We'll retreat to the marsh. We lost a little bit of war score. We still killed about equal to what we lost. And the prestige gain. It's unfortunate, but who cares? You know, prestige comes back so quickly. Tradey McTrade can't afford, really, to be super suicidal. Alright, hey, you've entered my territory. Excellent. We can totally stack wipe that instantaneously. No, we can't. It's 2,800. We need 28,000 troops to do it, but we can kill it rather quickly. You're gonna be gone on the 25th. We'll just take the fight. We might miss our tick of reinforcement and morale, but... Oh, look at that. I think we might have actually gotten it. No, we didn't. Alright. So what's it gonna take here, Gallery? Is Gallery blockaded? Blockading Flanders. Tell you what, let's just temporarily blockade. All the things. Maybe we want to peace out like somebody else. Oldenburg. No, your enthusiasm's way too high. Nope. Would you just give me his one province, please? Give me Calais. Negative 24 reasons. Where did I take you guys from? Lubeck? Okay, you guys go to the North Sea. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna take my time here. I just don't really see any reason to be super aggressive. We've won the war. You know? They just don't know it yet. Are you gonna do this again? Or are you gonna move into Breda? It's infantry this time, at least. Frankfurt will give corps to Hesse. I mean, at least they're not trying to sneak by an artillery this time. Rebel uprising is at 70%. That's not good. Independence for Hamburg. This is happening in Hamburg and in East Frisia. So, what's up with our revolt risk? Why is it so high? We got some war exhaustion, a little bit of nationalism, autonomy was decreased. We don't have an active missionary or anything. It's the war exhaustion, really, I think, that's been bringing it up. Cost to reduce? It's 50. We are trying to power through an idea group right now that's military, so I'd rather not do this if at all possible, but I'm concerned about how hard of a time we would have defending Hamburg. I think, though, right now, don't we actually have military access? I do not. At this point, there needs to be a military access map mode. Bremen, I'm going to improve relations with you so that hopefully you'll give me military access when I need to. And I think we will let the rebels fire, because I think, with all of these cannons, I think we could actually take them. So I'd rather not spend the military points right now. How did we miss you? That's not cool. Oh, you know what I've done? I've forgotten to actually siege the war goal itself. That's why I was wondering, like, why isn't our war score going up? Like, we should be winning, but I totally forgot to siege Gallery. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of it. Good supply here. I don't know that I want to suffer attrition with the entire army, but at the same time, I think we need to keep the entire army together. So I guess we will. So if we're going to siege this, I do think we need to get a full-on blockade going. Make that happen pretty quick. Alright, suffer that attrition, feel free. I don't see you taking Calais back. I mean, they've got more men than I do now, though, which is a bit of a concern. But we have more artillery as well. We're over the force limit by a tiny bit. He just keeps piling troops on there. He's going to suffer some pretty horrendous attrition. And of course, my siege is going to be far faster than theirs. With all of this artillery. And the 1 liter siege value. The Teutonic Order will be forced to give Poland 10% of their income. The Teutonic Order will cede 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces to Poland. Ooh, the Hansa has switched to Protestant. Excellent. That means they're no longer going to be protected by Burgundy. Nice. Cologne has collapsed. They are now an oligarchic republic, and we can knock out goods produced nationally and also get naval force limit. I like it. That brings our naval force limit all the way up to 95, which is excellent. However, we are still going to wait for Diplotech 9, so we can build the fancier new ships. The fancy pants ships. You know what might happen here? I think before he can even finish a siege, we'll finish our siege, and then we'll just peace out. And that way we don't even have to fight this army again. Because we're going to get a ton of war score. Right now he's got 12 war score from keeping his capital. So this is going to swing all the way up to like 40, 45% or so, plus whatever the value of the province is. And meanwhile, of course, they're picking up more war exhaustion for sieging this down. God is good. Tolerance for all. Our government is making a special effort to make sure that people of different creeds are tolerated as long as they have money. Alright, so for 5 years we're tolerant. Nice. That should actually help out. Maybe that'll bring this revolt risk down. If it wasn't for the war exhaustion, it wouldn't be that terrible. Burgundy, you're so silly. What a silly little man. Silly country you are. Importing naval supplies. Wow, we are constantly getting these modifiers about naval supplies. Take it. 28%? Yeah! Sweet. Let's kill your navy too. And that brings our prestige back up to 100. Switzerland have left the coalition. Wow, you guys didn't stay in the coalition very long, did you? Alright, let's get a guy back. And I do think that we're going to just take... See, I can't even ask for both. If I really wanted to take both, I'd have to negotiate separately with Burgundy anyway. But no, we're just going to take this one. I kind of would have liked the contiguous thing, but Gallery is such an easy target. We can use them to get to war with other people. So, yep, we'll do that. The question is, do we need to actually park this army? Why don't we park it over there? We're going to suffer some attrition that way, though. We'll do it like that. So, we've got Calais. Only 82 administrative points. Obviously start coring it right away. Start protecting trade again in Lübeck. We will... Bremen has broken their alliance with the Hansa. Let's actually park them off in Zealand. So, that's right. One of the things that I had thought of doing, or wanted to do recently, was... we've got all this money, right? And... we do have spare diplo points. We should be building diplomatic buildings again. More trade depots. Ooh, Hamburg, yes please. We should just build the dry docks in preparation for being able to build the actual shipyard. So let's get a dry dock going in all the provinces. All the things. We're still over the land force limits, costing us a couple ducats, but we're making good money, so I think we'll stay at this level. People are canceling and giving military access left and right. 80% progress on the nationalists. Maybe we park the whole army there and just wait for the rebellion. And then after they've rebelled, we can probably just ferry our troops back to Friesland and move into East Frisia. Still have quite a few mercenaries as well. And we're about 75% manpower, which is good. Burgundy has cancelled the military access they've granted to the Hansa. Alright, so what we're waiting for next is Tech 9. Now we can actually see the conversion speed. You know, would have been nice to see that earlier. Non-accepted culture, 2%. Penalty, I forgot about that. Might have actually been easier to convert Gallery. Well, Cosmopolitan. If we conquer some more territory there, it's possible that that could become an accepted culture. Let's see, where is the culture information? Arts. Cultures. Look at that, Arumba, 16%. That's so annoying that it didn't actually spread my culture. All the land that I took. So, we're not even seeing the Cosmopolitan yet. It's unlikely that it's going to become and accept it anytime soon. Lose stability, or yeah, we'll take the claim. We're never going to take that land because it's not coastal, but we will take it. Tuscany is declared on Milan. Seems fine. We're going to have to continue to consume these coastal provinces. It'd be nice, maybe we actually go for Picardy next, just so we get some more cosmopolitan. If we could bring that into accepted, like Flemish. Well, Flemish is already accepted by us as well. We should just take some Flemish territory. But that'll make it harder to make cosmopolitan accepted. Spend money for prestige we don't need. No. Bohemia is now Protestant. How are we doing on allies and things? We've got an alliance with Pomerania. Their opinion of us could be better. We haven't improved relations with them in quite a while. Let's do that. Our aggressive expansion seems fine. Barely got any because it didn't take land that was in the Empire. We picked up some, but it'll decay in a couple years. No big deal. Our other allies. Lüneburg. I think I just took that alliance to prevent... I don't even know where Lüneburg is, honestly. There they are. They're hostile toward us, even though they're allies. That's good. Nice to see that we're getting along. Let's work on the Palatinate, since it's our mission right now. The aggressive expansion goes away. We'll be at 100. We'll have to basically, pretty much have to make them our ally to get this mission. Would they become our ally? If they weren't neutral. Could happen. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here, but I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.